Yes, here we are, Rosenberg RoundTable. Now we're talking about a hot button issue right now. The song Arab Money by Busta Rhymes has caused a bunch of controversy within the Arab community. So Rosenberg RoundTable, we're talking about that today to find out if it's offensive, how people feel about it. We're going to bring in three great guests to discuss this. Let's go ahead and introduce yourselves. Mazi, I know this guy. You go ahead, though.
Mazi, Sole Purpose, all day, the mayor of the nightlife.
And you're Persian.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Noose, a.k.a. Naseem, not the boxer, the mobster, and I'm Palestinian.
You're Palestinian?
Yes, sir.
And I'm Jewish, so him
Right.
and I actually already duked it out. We actually worked the whole thing out. The Palestinian-Jewish thing just got solved in the hallway. And then we got, of course, our regular Dominican Drew.
What up, dímelo.
Obviously, thank you for contributing so much. All right, so out of the gate, let's start with Naseem. You're Palestinian.
Yes,
Your
sir.
initial thoughts when you first heard Arab Money?
The first version of Arab Money, like, I heard it. Mazi actually hit me up, like, yo, Noose, Arab Money by Busta. I said, cool, let me listen to it. It was cool. We getting Arab money, that's cool. I don't find no problem with that. Arab, that's tomato, just the gibberish in the hook. I wasn't feeling it. You know what I'm saying? It's gibberish in the hook. It's like saying I'm getting Chinese money and I'm like, wang, tang, pang, pang. It's real disrespectful.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes perfect sense.
Right.
So the term Arab alone is not offensive to you?
No. It's not like, as opposed to the N-word who was made by, you know who it was made by. You understand what I'm saying?
The man.
Exactly.
Exactly. First I want to say this, guys. My grandfather actually came up with the N-word. He invented it. I know it's pretty weird, but he did. All right, Mazi, what were your initial thoughts on Arab Money?
It's basically the same as Noose. And then came the next version, which we'll get to. But yeah, it was basically the same thing. I liked that he was giving props to the whole Arab community. But then when we listened to I even talked to Ron Browns about it. I was like, yo, everybody likes the song, but then when you say that gibberish, everybody's like scratching their head, like, what are you doing, brother? What are you doing?
We talking about.
Now, okay, before I introduce our last panel member, what about the fact that one thing that I was offended by, at least I thought, was the term Arab money to imply that Arabs are rich is what's most deeply offensive is that by and large, and this I mean this in no terms of disrespect, but just reality, by and large, Arabs are very poor across the world. There are tons of Arabs who are suffering and are in horrible circumstances in Palestine, for example. So is that an offensive idea out of the gate? That like, oh, I'm trying to get Arab money, like Arabs are all rich when so many Arabs are poor?
You know, I think Busta's from the States, and, you know, a lot of Arabs that come from the country are real successful. So, I mean, we always speak about our struggle, and that's, you know, that comes first. But, you know, I think we should take some time out and, you know, actually speak about our achievements. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's Arabs out here. We own gas stations. You know what I'm saying? We own clothing stores, and we're successful, thank God. You know what I'm saying? So what's wrong with, you know, speaking about that?
Not to mention, there's actually a guy right downstairs in the station who sells some delicious halal meat.
Yeah, right in the corner.
I didn't catch up at him, by the way.
All right, Dominican Drew, what were your first thoughts when you heard Arab Money?
I thought it was a good song. There's nothing wrong with it. That's like you're making a song about Dominicans, and we don't got money like that. We got pesos or welfare. So it doesn't matter.
What's welfare?
Welfare.
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 That'd be nice.
In Spanish,
Okay.
welfare.
No, what if they did a Dominican song and they were doing a little dance or whatever, and they were holding up plantanos?
I like my asshole.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Three,
funny.
four,
It's
dollars.
real. It's real.
Okay, so now let's get to the remix.
Yes.
The remix has caused a little bit more controversy because the remix really has parts of the Quran, I believe, being sung in the chorus.
It's actually the first words when you open the Quran.
It's the opener to the Quran.
It's opening to the Quran. I mean, you want me to say what it means?
Sure.
It means, in the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, thanks to Him, the Lord of all that exists.
I'll be honest, just out of the gate, that's a horrible chorus.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to
The
actually
life
do it in
giver and the
English-
life taker.
If you were to do that in English, that would just sound like shit. So what were your thoughts?
Wow.
No, I just mean as a chorus to a song. I wouldn't read the Jewish prayer book as a song either. What are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the remix, Naseem?
I mean, the remix was like he just kept burying himself. I mean, you know, shout out to Busta, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? He just kept burying himself.
Explain why though. Like, well, how was he buried?
Because you got someone like T-Pain on the remix saying, I'm gonna spray her with my kids, and then you got something religious coming in right after on the hook. Like that just don't match. It's not even that type of song to put something religious in like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't match. It's real disrespectful. Plus, as a Muslim, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost a sin to do music. You know what I mean?
And you went from offending maybe with the gibberish, some Arabs getting mad, to a whole Muslim world be like, why
The whole
did you
nation.
say?
Did he? I don't know if he also. This is not to imply that all Muslims are remotely extreme, but in terms of the people who you might offend, I don't know if Busta peeped the controversy with the cartoons in Norway a couple years ago.
But but let me tell you what's bugged out though about Busta. I heard that he took his shahada not too long ago.
Yes.
So
What
it's like,
does that mean?
That means you convert to Islam, basically, in a nutshell.
Okay.
And for somebody to do that, and there's so many words in the Arabic language, couldn't you just like, you know, shameless plug, like Noose's remix version, who has some regular Arabic in it. You know what I'm saying?
The real Arabic. I mean, I kept it real simple. We get A-Rap money. I translated it in Arabic. Put a little auto-tune on there, and it was a rap.
Give us your chorus real quick.
My chorus is Masadi al-Arabi, Masadi al-Arabi A. That's it. We getting A-Rap money. A-Rap money. That's it. In Arabic. I told Busta I'd give it to you.
Dominican Drew, have you considered doing a remix, Dominican Drew?
To Arab money?
Yeah.
Nah, man, because what am I gonna say? Platanos, that doesn't go with Arab money. We don't got money like that.
Last time you were here, you told me Plantanos go with everything.
They go with salami, fried cheese, yuca. That's it. Nothing else. Not with money.
Well said. All right. And is there any way now? We're at this point now. Is there any way Busta could make amends for this?
I think Busta meant well, though. I don't think he meant any harm. He just went about it in a, I guess, ignorant way.
But wouldn't people around him tell him, hey, dude, you probably don't want to say
That's
that?
what I'm thinking.
Let me tell you something. I just think he was surrounded by a bunch of yes men, and they just were too timid to tell him the truth about it. I mean, Ron Brown talks about, you know, I'm from Harlem and all the Arabs over there are from, you know, like own the stores and stuff like that. Like, you definitely got easy access to someone Arab to come and rock the hook for you. It's real easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a few people that know Busta, you know, spoke to him or whatever. And, you know, we was talking about, you know, giving him my hook and stuff like that. And, you know, we doing a mixtape now with Busta. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that, you know, he could fix it if he just switches the hook.
All right, well, a more serious Rosenberg Roundtable today. We're actually attacking an important issue here. I hope Busta gets it right because obviously you don't want to see a great artist like that offend a lot of people and turn a lot of people off. And
Especially Busta. Like, we Busta fans, like, you know?
He didn't mean it.
Yeah.
I don't think he was like...
Grew up on Busta, like, you know?
And also, for me, I feel bad because there's already so much tension between that Muslim Americans have to deal with and Muslims all across the world and Arabs across the world already have to deal with. So it's like to have it in hip hop seems a little bit unnecessary. Drew, I'm gonna be honest, you were completely worthless today.
Yeah, no, I
I mean, do you have anything to say for yourself to wrap things up?
Well, I listened to a song, reminds me of Aladdin, so I think A-Rap money because of the Sultan. The Sultan, is that how you say?
In Aladdin?
Yeah, in Aladdin.
Mm-hmm.
He had mad money, so I don't understand like
That's
why everybody
crazy.
else would get mad.
Well said. Well said. You're the first person using an Aladdin reference.
Okay, there you go.
Props to you. And what is the current price of Plantanos?
2 for $5.
It's still 2 for $5?
Still 2 for $5 is a change, man.
All right, so
Bring it back.
you can still get your Plantanos for 2 for $5. That's our Plantano update from Dominican Drew. Yo, Mazi, Nassim, thank you guys.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, we did also shoot the video to Arab Money, which came out before Busta's version. So y'all gotta check that out, youtube.com/Noose Music. It's crazy.
Noose Music. All right. Yo, Scythe, back to you.
Any final words that maybe you want to add in that you didn't get a chance to answer?
I got something real quick. We're not saying that Islamic influence shouldn't be on hip hop. It's been there from the Zulu Nation. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's obviously there and will be there. So we're not shunning that. But just be careful.
No, you got to do it in a respectful way.
Right.
Isn't it? Aren't you not supposed to record or I read somewhere that you're not supposed to record or put to music the words of the Quran?
You're not, but it's bugged out. Everybody's tripping now because Brand Nubian had Allahu Akbar 92. And nobody said anything. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Allahu Akbar only reached so many
It
people.
wasn't for us, man.
Also-
It wasn't for us, man.
But also, they sampled it from somewhere, so
They
was
did,
it
they did.
recorded?
Nah, it was sample, it was sample.
And if you want to talk about it, I understand what you're getting at because Sting did that song with the Arabic in the hook, but they actually had an Arab guy singing it.
Right.
I dream of rain and that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
maybe-
he probably wasn't saying.
No, but it was an actual Arab, like big
He
star.
probably wasn't saying stuff from the Quran.
No. So you want to speak on that?
Well, listen, I don't know if I can offer a lot of this conversation, but I can say
You're our cousin, you know that.
that we're cousins for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I love my Palestinian brothers, but I don't know if I can relate on a musical level, except for how I felt when the Lock said, y'all should do what we do, stack chips like Hebrew. Hurt. Obviously, that got edited though.
Very cool.
Rosenberg Roundtable.